Yeah, so because I am playing Dragon Quest II fairly blind, I am going to point out, because I know people will do it, no spoilers. If I get stuck and I need help, I will ask for it.
Yes. No backseating. Is that what they call it? Backseating? But that's
That's
only in the
what I call it.
live streams. Yeah. No spoilers, meaning don't go in the comments after this video is posted and say, well, two things. One, to say, you missed this, how could you? Because I used to get those on the videos. Or the other one, although your viewers are pretty good, I don't think they'll do that. Or, hey, did you know this? And then they ruin everything for you.
Yeah, like, if I do miss something, you can kind of give me, like, a nudge in the right direction. Say, like, hey, if you might want to check this, or you might find something good if you go back here. I'm okay with that, as long as you don't mention what it is.
Yeah, and don't say, oh, this is coming up, so get ready.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I like going in, ramming my head against the wall until I figure out what to do.
Yeah. Because you've seen bits and pieces, but you probably 90% of this game you haven't really seen, so...
Yeah. I will put those in the item bag. And I will grab myself a Chimera Wing too, just in case. This area I get used to, too. Everything just went in the item bag in the first game.
Yeah, although, without spoiling anything, you do get something that replaces the Chimera Wing later on. I believe. I don't know if there was there anything like that in the original?
You got the return spell, or what's known as the zoom
that's...
spell. That's about it.
Yeah, okay.
Well, that feathered cap goes for a fair price. I wonder if it's stronger equipment then. Oh,
I would hold on to it for now because I don't know. I don't know if in the original one of the characters you get has nothing. So I don't know if they do the same here or they already come pre-equipped. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I guess I'll find out.
Yeah. Attention to detail is insane on these new games. Look, you even see the butterflies.
Oh, I know. Like, I love how they handled this. Like, this is a game where if you pick it up 10 years later, it'll still look gorgeous. The rude boy is insulting us because we can't cast magic. I wonder if they'll give him magic in this game, or if they'll still leave that to the Prince of Cannock and Princess of Moonbrook.
In the original, he didn't have magic, the main character.
Yeah, I do remember that. The Prince of Hall was a very physical attacker, and that's why he has abilities instead. The Prince of Cannock was both. He could do physical and magic, and then the Princess of Moonbrook was more magic-based.
Yeah. Now, one thing I do hope they do in this game that I noticed in the original, and I'm sure they do because they've done a really good job of this in part 1 from what I've seen in the couple videos I watched so far, is balancing stuff better because in the original it was very unbalanced. Damage, and it was kind of crazy.
Yeah, I do remember your Let's Play when you got to, like, near the end of the game. Like, the levels just jumped.
Yeah, it became impossible, yeah.
Okay, I can't equip that hat, so it is for someone else.
Which I don't like, by the way, in games. It's like, I don't mind difficulty, but I wish it was a consistent, like, difficulty spike. Like, areas where it spikes, not just it's easy throughout, and then all of a sudden at the end it's impossible. It's like, you know.
Like, honestly, playing through Dragon Quest 1 and even Dragon Quest 3, because it came out, like, what, a year and a half before this collection did, I found they balanced out the difficulty quite well. So I'm hoping they did fix it for 2. Well, we're building something new here.
That's cool. See, none of this is in the original.
Yeah. Hey, mini medals, so they have them in here too. I wonder if they'll have that boomerang I used at the end of Dragon Quest 1 for grinding.
I don't know. They've changed so much from the original. You know.
Yeah. I see a well I can go into. Oh, someone actually lives down here. Hey, see the stamina. Should I ask him?
Sure.
He likes it because it's nice and cool down here. More holy water, and a chest I can't open. The only reason I know that is because it's the same color of a chest I couldn't open till late in the game of the first one. How to heal.
Really? Really, guys?
Oh.
Really? Do we really need this? Do we really need instructions on how to heal?
Oh yeah, this is the other thing. If you have a save file of Dragon Quest III, you can get a cat suit early.
Sorry, I just can't get away. Do you really need directions on how to heal your character?
I don't know why, yeah, the game is pretty good at letting you learn. Let's take a look at the cat suit. That's
Wow.
a defense jump.
Holy moly.
The only problem is now I'm in a cat suit.
We can't do that.
Yeah. I guess I could have it if I'd like to grind, but I think I'll stick with just how I did last time. It might be actually good for the Princess of Moonbrook for leveling her up.
Yeah, that might not be a bad idea.
Yeah. You guys are probably gonna hear me call them like Prince of Cannock, Princess of Moonbrook for a while until I actually get them on my team.
That's fine, that's fine. Plus, right now, you name them, it's probably easier for people to understand since they saw the intro.
Yeah.
So they know already that there's other characters that you're gonna meet.
Okay, now I just gotta go back and speak to the captain of the guard.
It's the lottery system.
Pardon?
They took it out. There was the lotto. Oh no, wait, is it here? No, maybe it's not here. It's in a different town. Sorry. It was a shop with lotto.
I think it's a town later on. Cause wasn't there like a dog in that town you could talk to?
Come, the practice ground awaiteth. Though I fear there is precious little
believe
left
there
for
was,
me to
yeah.
teach thee.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Despite thy youth, thy skill already approacheth mine own. Nay, exceedeth it, perhaps. To have tutored such a prodigy in the arts maketh me right proud. But I am yet captain of the guard, and have pride of mine own to think of. I do not mean to yield to thee just yet, young prince.
Oh? Are we actually getting a battle tutorial?
Make ready!
Oh no.
These wounds! Friend, what misfortune hath befallen thee?
Oh. I kind of like that they integrated the cutscene into the gameplay here.
Yeah, it's always good when they do that. I mean, I do like that little addition, but let's see how it goes.
Brother!
Oh.
Wherefore wouldst thou abandon thy post at Moonbrook Castle?
There it is.
And how came thee to be injured so? My wounds matter not. The king, I must speak with him. Please.
Okay,
Of
I
course.
take back what I said
His
earlier.
Majesty will see him, surely. Come, we will take you there.
It bothered me. I was like, okay, what happened? Nothing. So they just split the cutscene. Okay.
Yeah.
Because my argument was, okay, the guy never showed up or anything? It's just he was hurt and he was on his way to tell
What is the
everybody
meaning
what's
of
going
this?
on.
What hath befallen thee, friend?
Majesty, Moonbrook Castle. Attacked. Monsters. A great horde of fiends. Stay with us. I beseech thee. Fear not, brother. We shall meet again. No!
He did his duty to the last, and expended his final breath that we might learn of the assault on Moonbrook. His was a grit and forbearance granted to few. And he must be given a burial befitting such heroism.
Wow.
Okay.
It seemeth ill deeds are afoot in the kingdom of Moonbrook, but we do not yet know the full truth. Pray, do not speak of this until such time as the facts of the matter have been ascertained, lest panic spread needlessly among the populace. Sire, in the meantime, make ready to defend the city. I would speak with my son. Come, child, below with thee.
Okay, that's cool. That's more realistic than the original in the sense that basically he's preparing. He's like, okay, well, if they did that to that castle, they're coming here next, so we need to,
Yeah.
protect the city, protect the castle. They didn't. I
Yeah.
don't think they said that in the original.
Yeah, no, I really am liking how they're handling this. Where am I going? Where'd he go?
Basically, they put you all the way back in the castle.
I assume it's going to be a certain room. Oh wow, we actually have a church in the castle.
Do they have that? Yeah. No, they didn't do that either.
Did I go the wrong way? It's all locked. Maybe he
Let's
stepped
talk to your
outside?
father. Is he not in the throne room?
He walked out of the throne room from the cutscene. Unless there's a room I missed. No.
Maybe he left.
I could turn on the marker on where to go if I wanted to, but I want to figure it out on my own.
Just like the old days.
Yeah.
Now we got
Courtyard.
peaceful music.
Oh, I see a pot. Another herb. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Another such tragedy befell our world some decades since. A great monstrous horde laid waste to the land of Renderak. The horde was commanded by one who styled himself High Priest Hargon.
Argon.
Fearful that the High
Hargon.
Priest's minions might make Middenhall their next port of call. My father did shore up the kingdom's defenses and set his men to watch for monsters on the horizon. I must confess that the further the tragedy drifted in time, the more I had thought the danger past. But the similarities between the assault just now reported and the one my father described cannot be denied. Could this be another Renderak? I hardly dare believe it. We must ascertain the facts of what hath befallen Moonbrook as soon as we are able. I would have thee journey to Cannock, there to share these unfortunate tidings with the king of that realm. None can afford to remain ignorant if the Horde is abroad. Thence, thou must visit Moonbrook, and see with thine own eyes what hath befallen it. I must needs remain here to see to our defenses, as my father did before me. Wilt thou bear this burden on my behalf, beloved son?
You think it's a but thou must moment?
No. Let's click no. Oh.
Thy reticence is understandable, but it was in preparation for just such a day as this that thou wert trained, that thou might venture forth alone should the
It's a
need
but thou
arise.
must moment.
And venture forth.
It is,
thou
but look how
must.
they've matched it. They've done a really good job over the years of getting better at this.
Oh, definitely.
Thou art ready, my boy. More than ready, believe me. Well, wilt thou act as my envoy?
I love that.
I am right glad
Wow.
to hear it. Now,
They took the
before
thou
thou
must,
departest,
but thou must moment, and they
give-
said, "All right, no problem. We're gonna make this."
a necklace, to be precise. The princess's pledge.
They make you feel bad for
Ere
saying no.
he became the
Yeah.
first and greatest king of this land, thine ancestor, mighty Erdrick, did set out upon a perilous quest to defeat the Dragon Lord.
And speak more of the first
This
game. I
necklace
like
was
that.
presented unto him by a certain fair maiden, with whom he did forge a firm and lasting bond on his travels. It shall surely aid thee on thy path.
And we got the princess's pledge.
All right.
Now away with thee. Venture westward from our realm, and thou shalt reach the village of Leftwine soon enough. From there,
Leftwine.
cast thine eyes northward, and thou shalt espy the castle of Cannock. As thou well knowst, in Cannock and Moonbrook both are to be found others, through whose veins floweth the blood of the hero of legend. Take care, my child. I have faith that thou wilt see thy duty done.
Wow, very well done. I gotta give them credit. That was, you haven't even fought a single battle, and they've already kind of hooked you into the game. So I gotta give them super credit for that.
Yeah.
Now, I'll say one thing that's cool, and again, I'm not gonna spoil anything I say. I'll say there's a part of this game later on that ties you directly into the Dragon Quest one. That's all I'm gonna say. So I think you'll know when you get there later on,
Alrighty.
but you're gonna be like, wow, that's really cool. Yeah, I like story. I like background. People probably complain. I could see people complain and say, "Oh, I'm not doing anything. I'm not fighting." You know what I mean? Like the dialogue
Yeah.
is too long, but you have
This
to
was
set
a nice
it up.
balance of the two.
Right.
Alright, let's head into the overworld and take a look at how the battle mechanics are going to be held.
All right. Now we get to fight. Hopefully. Let's take a look at the overworld.
Okay. Explaining maps. Traveler's tips. Huh. Okay.
Can you zoom out of the map? There it is.
Yeah. Take a look at the full map here.
Look at that. Wait, is
Yeah.
that even the full map?
Those tickets are new too. I kind of caught that when I was doing the shop. I got a ticket for something.
This doesn't look like the full map. That's weird. Okay.
Well, this area looks familiar to me.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what this all is. Like, I'm trying to, like, connect the dots with the original. I know a lot of this. Yeah, okay, I guess that is the full map.
Yeah, they might have tweaked a few things, as I know they did do that for the first game.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many castles do you count on the map? 1, 2, 3?
I see 2 so far.
Yeah, I think the map is bigger than this, but anyways. I'm sure there's more to this game. This game is a lot longer than the original, by the way.
Yeah. Already see sparkly stuff. See good
Okay.
luck.
Nope.
Yay. I'm just following the path they have lined out on the ground here. Oh,
There you
hello!
go. Oh wow, they threw you right into it, huh? They gave you a slug already.
Yeah,
Okay. Wow, look how cool the sprite looks.
he's called a mollusk.
You just call him a slug in the original.
Yeah, and then of course our ever popular slime. 8 MP. They really want to make sure to let you know you're not getting any spells. I see more sparkly. A leather shield, an oaken club.
Well, you're just getting all kinds of equipment, aren't you?
Uh-huh. Oh, hello.
Ooh, what's that?
A bunny corn.
That's different.
Yeah.
That's
I
not
was
in
actu-
the original.
I was shocked with Dragon Quest 1 too when I was running into creatures I had never seen in there before. Where's the slime?
Wow.
Hey, you can actually deal some decent damage.
You're good with the battle speed?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Yeah,
assuming we can
normal
change
is
that too if you want.
stupid slow. Fast I find is comfortable, and ultra fast is nice if you want to get through quickly. Left win, that's where we want to go.
Win and win. Oh.
Iron ants.
Oh. God.
Oh. Ow, okay.
Ooh, yeah.
I know I have some herbs.
Herbs or something.
Oh,
Wow.
they're fast. I wonder,
got
are they
this.
considered beast-like creatures?
Wow.
No, they're not. Okay.
Holy
Oh
crap.
my goodness, I used to hold my MP with cattle prod.
Jesus. I,
They know Kabuff this early?
no, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I was surprised to see these guys this early.
Yeah. Oh man.
I mean, there's gotta be a level up right here.
6 experience? Yep, okay.
Yeah.
And I do have the
Wow.
auto heal turned on for level up. That's one thing I'm kind of liking having.
As soon as I saw them, I was like, I don't care if this is a remake or not. Make
Yeah.
it easier. I'm like, you're in trouble.
Oh my goodness.
Better get to that town quick.
Yeah, I know I'm gonna be level grinding when I get off screen here.
Jesus.
Swamp already. Desert north. It looks like the town just up ahead.
It actually feels more expansive. Like it takes you longer to get to the town than the original. Okay. Oh no.
You
Okay,
know what?
this was-
I'm gonna run. I don't think. Oh no.
Oh no. I think you could take them.
I don't want to take that chance just yet.
I think they looked easier than those ants. My God.
Yeah. And now we're in Leftwind.
See, this is more comfortable to me than the original because I've played this game so many times, the original one, so I like know every town left and right.
Mm-hmm.
Now this town,
Letting me know about saving.
yeah, there should be, if this is like the original, there should be a safe a person, a church here too.
Yeah. Like, I know that was one, like, big change between Dragon Quest 1 and 2. Like, in the NES game, you could only save at the castle or check your experience at the castle. This game, you could actually save at churches.
Yeah, well, that's always positive.
Yeah. In...
Have those town same music.
They added a bank! Oh, good!
What?
Yeah.
A bank? Medieval
Yes.
times? Let's see.
See the sign here? It's a safe. That lets you know there's a bank here.
Okay.
Kitty.
You'll be seeing a few of those
Yeah.
animals.
Gotta look around. Did I check this barrel already? No, I haven't. I love the detail of the town here. It feels like
do
an actual
too.
town.
And it doesn't feel like the town you just came from. It doesn't feel like the same. Like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes you go to town, everything looks the same. No, it actually looks different.
This is wonderful. I love this. Let's see if I can get some better armor.
Already? You're gonna have to equip that suit
Yeah.
pretty soon.
Well, we already have a chain sickle. A scale shield.
A couple different items.
Hardwood headwear. And chainmail.
In other words, the next time you come back, she's gonna have all this stuff already equipped.
Yeah, knowing me, I'll probably be grinding to like level 5 or something. Oh, I see more barrels. And more gold.
She's very generous with the medical herbs in this game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember this many medical herbs.
Yeah. Good balancing, at least.
Well, apparently you're gonna need them if you keep running into those guys. Those iron ants or whatever there was.
Yeah. Another leather hat.
Did the part 1, forgive me, I forget, did the original give you keys or no?
For
The one that the ones that you just played.
yeah,
one
the
that you just
HD
beat.
version, yeah, they did do the whole, like, level 1 key, level 2 key, level 3 key in the HD remaster.
I want to see if I'm curious to see if they keep the same concept on that here, what they did with the original game.
I think they did, because there was that one chest in the castle that was locked. I did see a blue door, which means a magic key, and I did see a green chest, which means the ultimate key.
Yeah, there's different kinds of keys here. Some like a and then
Yeah.
whereas the original had the
Yeah. Well, I'd say, honestly, my first impressions, I'm really enjoying this so far.
Well, the story already grabs you in the beginning, so now you basically know your mission. I like when they establish that in the beginning, and the mission's very simple. Moonbrook was attacked by evil army, right? And
Yeah.
now you're seeking to figure out what happened, and you're gonna try to make your way there.
And you're liking the changes they kind of did for the remaster here, or is there something you're not a fan of?
No, so far I have no complaints. It
Awesome.
took me a little while when you play, because it's a lot like the original remake, right? Where it took a while to get used to the graphics, but now I've seen it, so I like it a lot. The only little nitpick I would say is when that guy was leaving the castle in the original opening cutscene. When he was leaving Moonbrook Castle, it would have been nice to have. I know they did silence, but I kind of prefer the original with the music, like the sad music of them escaping. You know what I mean? But
Right.
other than that, I think they did a really good job. I actually think they even did a better job with the king, so I cannot
Awesome.
complain. Yep.
Yeah. Alrighty, well, we've been going for nearly an hour, so I think this is a good
Can't
time to
believe
take
it.
a break.
I feel like we barely got anything done too. That's the funny thing. It's like
I
an
know.
hour. There's so much cutscene in there. But anyways,
Yeah.
what I'll say is, you're in for a ride with this one, especially those that haven't played it. Like, this game just gets so much better, and I really am curious to see, because obviously there's 4 playable characters in this game. The
Yeah.
original had 3, so I'm very curious to see how they work that into this game.
Yeah, and for me, first impressions all around will be interesting, seeing how things go.
Yeah, well, listen, I really appreciate you having me. This was a lot of fun. It brings back a lot of memories. I'm glad you can include me. Like I said, I don't Let's Play anymore. I don't do these types of things. But it's really nice to kind of be reminded of where I came from, where everything came from. So I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome, and thank you for joining me for it.
No problem. So you'll have a lot of fun with this one. I think you'll like this one more than the original. It will take you longer to beat, though. So I'll tell you that one.
Yeah, it'll be nice to
So.
run through it. Anyways, I hope everyone enjoyed this episode of Let's Play Dragon Quest II. This is Autumn Child saying, I'll see you all next time.
Later, everyone.